What if the entire universe was actually dancing? Not just metaphorically, but literally pulsing with the rhythm of creation and destruction. In Hindu mythology, this cosmic dance is performed by one of the most enigmatic deities, Lord Shiva, the destroyer of ignorance and the harbinger of transformation. Shiva exists beyond time itself, dwelling in the snow-capped peaks of Mount Kailash in the Himalayas. He is part of the divine trinity, along with Brahma the creator and Vishnu the preserver. While Brahma creates and Vishnu maintains, Shiva dissolves not just the physical universe, but also the ego, ignorance, and attachments that bind human consciousness. Picture Shiva in his most iconic form as Nataraja, the cosmic dancer. His dance, called the Tandava, represents the 5 activities of the cosmos: creation, preservation, destruction, concealment, and revelation. In his upper right hand, he holds the damaru, a drum that beats the rhythm of creation. His upper left hand carries Agni, the fire of destruction. His lower right hand shows the Abhaya Mudra bestowing protection, while his lower left hand points to his raised foot, symbolizing liberation. The circle of fire surrounding him represents the cosmic cycle of birth and death. Under his right foot lies the demon of ignorance, crushed by divine wisdom. This sacred image, found in temples and museums worldwide, has even been displayed at CERN, where scientists study the dance of subatomic particles, acknowledging the profound connection between ancient wisdom and modern physics. But Shiva is not just the cosmic dancer. He is also the perfect yogi, seated in deep meditation atop Mount Kailash. His body smeared with ash, wearing a tiger skin, with the crescent moon adorning his matted locks. He represents the ultimate renunciate. The ash reminds us that all material existence eventually returns to its basic elements. The snake around his neck symbolizes the Kundalini energy that yogis seek to awaken. Perhaps most striking is Shiva's third eye, centered on his forehead. This is not a physical eye, but the eye of wisdom that sees beyond duality. When opened, it can reduce desires and delusions to ashes, just as it once burned Kama, the god of desire, who dared to disturb Shiva's meditation. Yet Shiva is also a loving family man, sharing his life with his consort Parvati, the daughter of the mountains. Their love story is legendary, how Parvati performed intense penance to win Shiva's attention, how she reminded him that while detachment is important, divine love is equally sacred. Their sons, Ganesha and Kartikya, complete this divine family, showing that spiritual life need not mean abandoning worldly responsibilities. Shiva's throat is blue, earning him the name Nilakantha, the blue-throated one. This comes from the story of Samudra Manthan, the churning of the cosmic ocean. When deadly poison emerged threatening all existence, Shiva drank it to save the universe. Instead of swallowing it, he held it in his throat, turning it blue. This teaches us that even poison can become medicine in the hands of the wise. Devotees worship Shiva through the lingam, a symbolic form representing the formless nature of the divine. The lingam, often set in a circular base called the yoni, represents the union of consciousness and energy, the divine masculine and feminine principles that pervade all creation. Shiva teaches us profound truths through his very appearance. His matted locks show that external beauty is meaningless. The Ganges flowing from his hair reminds us to let divine grace flow through us to serve others. The serpents around his body represent mastery over fear and desire. Even his vehicle, the bull Nandi, symbolizes Dharma, the eternal law that supports the universe. The mantra, Om Namah Shivaya, I bow to Shiva, is chanted by millions daily. Each syllable represents an element: earth, water, fire, air, and space, plus the individual soul seeking union with cosmic consciousness. This simple yet powerful mantra is said to contain all wisdom. Shiva's message for our modern world is clear. Transformation requires letting go. Just as he burns away impurities, we must be willing to release what no longer serves our growth. His meditation teaches us that peace comes from within, not from external achievements or possessions. His family life shows that we can be spiritual while fulfilling our worldly duties. In essence, Shiva represents the supreme paradox, the destroyer who is supremely compassionate, the ascetic who is the perfect lover, the fierce deity who is the most easily pleased. He reminds us that life's opposing forces, creation and destruction, love and detachment, material and spiritual, are not contradictions, but complementary aspects of the same divine dance. As we face personal and global transformations today, Shiva's eternal dance continues, inviting us to find rhythm in chaos, wisdom in destruction, and ultimately, liberation in letting go. For in Shiva's dance lies the secret of the universe. Eternal change is the only constant, and in accepting this truth lies our freedom.